Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along today. We're checking out the Tone City Holy Aura Distortion, which costs 113 euros here in Finland at least. Around about that price. A dollar and a euro is roughly the same. Yep, you can let me know what it goes for in the US. Full disclaimer, Tone City sent me this pedal. Thank you, Tone City. And I will be playing it with a Les Paul style guitar and with a Strat style guitar through both a clean amp and a distorted amp. This is what the user manual has to say about the pedal. Classic American high gain distortion, amp-like distortion, dynamic, boost, independent operation with distortion, high quality DIP component, true bypass circuitry. That was my very poor something accent. So there you have it on the screen. It has a few different buttons, actually 8 or knobs, and 2 buttons, on, off and boost. Plus it has bass, middle, high and boost, volume, presence, tight, gain. And I'm using it with a clean amp first, and I'm using it with a humbucker guitar, a Harley Benton single cut with vintage style humbuckers. Low output humbuckers. So this is what, because it's an American style high gain type thing, I don't think stacked humbuckers or single coils would work with this. But this is the Roland Cube clean. And here, let's turn this on. Okay, so I had everything turned halfway. I start that way always, and yeah, not going to continue that way with this. Needs more mids and way less treble. Let's see how that works. There is a bit of hiss going. That's to be expected. Let's see what the boost does. it added a weird hum. Okay, so I did get it a bit more pleasant with that amp. Definitely not my cup of tea. Okay, so I swapped guitars because the Les Paul is just not my thing. There's something with the angle of a Les Paul here. Les Paul. Here that's different from a Strat. And I always feel awkward playing one of those. It's not that they're bad guitars. It's just that I'm so used to this. Let's go back to halfway everything, because we've swapped amps and a bit totally different type of thing. Roughly halfway. So what I'm using now is the Marshall. So it's a bit breaking up a bit. Let's see what this thing thinks of the Marshall. Now, before I go on, there will be hiss, because I don't have a noise gate, and it's completely normal. It will be made a bit worse by the compressor that I have over there. But yeah, just so you know, don't be scared by hiss. You can always deal with that using a noise gate. And with an amp that's breaking up, there will be hiss if you add overdrive to it. Even just a little bit will create a bit of hiss. Before I go on, if you want to see less sponsored videos on this channel, please consider supporting me over on Patreon. You get access to my music lessons and a bunch of exclusives and ad-free versions of these videos for just a month, $1 a month or €1 a month. That link is in the description. Let's see how it reacts to being a clean boost. So volume up and gain all the way down. All right, I'm about ready to give a verdict on this, because even though they've sent me this pedal, I'm still gonna say what I want. I mean, it seems reasonably well made, I think. The switches don't, I'm not sure. I mean, it isn't terribly expensive. It isn't the cheapest of the cheap either. But I just have to say, this is not my cup of tea at all. Just not at all. This kind of distortion, I never use it. So maybe I'm the wrong person to be saying anything about this, other than I don't like it. Shame, really. But that's what the Holy Aura distortion sounds like, through a clean amp and through a valve amp that's breaking up. Doesn't sound like anything I would use, but it might be your cup of tea. Thank you to Tone City for sending me this. Sorry, not my cup of tea. If you want to watch a video on how to really improve your guitar learning speed, there's a video here. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you consider supporting the channel. But above all, thank you to Tone City, and I hope to see you in another one. Take care. See you. Goodbye.